In this video, I'm going to show you a real essay that shows the difference between charted and uncharted territory. Remember, the hero is only activated when you step into uncharted territory. And here's the other good news. The hero is always activated when you step into uncharted territory. The moment the hero is activated, you become inspiring and magnetic. In other words, the only thing you have to do to become inspiring and magnetic during a college admissions process is literally to step into uncharted territory. That's it. Just step into uncharted territory and you've basically started to win the battle. I'm going to read to you a famous college essay. This is one of those essays that's kind of one of those canonical, this is how you should write an amazing college essay. And I'm only going to read to you 2 paragraphs. I want you to see the way you yourself respond to these 2 paragraphs and see how the presence of charted versus uncharted territory changes how you perceive the applicant and how much you like the applicant. And you'll see that this science of likability, which is based on tapping into these correct psychological archetypes, is so incredibly powerful. Even though you have warning and you know what's going to happen, you'll still feel the incredible draw of the hero the moment he steps into uncharted territory. Let's take a look. I am on Oxford Academy's speech and debate team in both the Parliamentary Debate Division and the Lincoln Douglas Debate Division. I write screenplays, short stories, and opinionated blogs, and am a regular contributor to my school literary magazine, The Glue Stick. I have accumulated over 300 community service hours that includes work at homeless shelters, libraries, and special education youth camps. I have been evaluated by the College Board and have placed within the top percentile. So far, pretty much almost all of that, if not all of it, is charted territory. And because of it, it just falls flat. It's boring. It's not exciting. That at this moment, this application wouldn't stand out. It wouldn't draw the admissions officer. The reader wouldn't say, yeah, there's something right about this person. The reader would say, it's about what you expect. It's yet another high achieving student, but there's nothing unique about him. There's nothing special about him. Let's see what happens now. Here's the next paragraph. But I am not any of these things. I am not a test scorer, nor a debater, nor a writer. I am an anti-nihilist, punk rock philosopher. And I became so when I realized 3 things. Now notice what's happened here. He stepped into uncharted territory. You see, if you want to get better at debate, you can go to a debate class. You can take debate camps. You can get a debate coach. But if you want to be better at becoming an anti-nihilist punk rock philosopher, there's not really any expert to guide you. No one can guide you here. You're on your own. You're in uncharted territory. And the moment any person steps into uncharted territory, their hero activates. And the moment that a hero activates, that person becomes automatically inspiring. Remember, the reason that that's inspiring is we have those archetypes within ourselves. We all have an inner hero. We all have an inner victim. Somebody else who embodies the inner hero reminds us of a part of ourselves that we like, and we feel excited and energized. Somebody that acts like a victim, that reminds us of a part of ourselves that we don't like as much. And again, so we find that person repellent. The mere act of stepping into uncharted territory is enough to make a person start to be inspiring in this way. So now we've learned about this powerful archetype, the hero. We've seen its opposite, the victim. We've seen that heroes and villains have the same quality, which is persistence. We've also seen that heroes, and by the way, for that matter, villains, have something to do with uncharted territory. They always step into the uncharted. In the Harry Potter series, Voldemort explores uncharted magic. And again, Harry Potter, because he's fighting him, has to again explore the uncharted. The uncharted is the thing that activates the inner hero, and that's what makes your application appealing and magnetic. When somebody's looking at a heroic application, it increases the chance that that person is going to let that the reader will let the applicant in. Now, in the subsequent videos, we're going to talk about some more archetypes, including the most powerful of all archetypes. The hero, by the way, it's not the most powerful archetype. It's the second most powerful archetype. And in the next video, I'm going to introduce the most powerful of all archetypes and talk about how you can use that in many of your essays to make sure that your essay stands out, that your application stands out, and that you get in.